to another. That was good timing. And welcome back to another Train Sim Classic live stream. We're a little short one, be about half an hour, and we're on the Sutton and Mole Valley line, and we're in the 700. So you can probably guess what we're going to be doing. We're heading up to, I think, Hearne Hill on this one. Not all the way up to Loughborough Junction. No, up to Hearne Hill. Oh, why not Loughborough Junction? Let's get set up. Do the doors, AWS. Fault alarm as well will go off in a sec. Yeah, that. Right, let's see what we got in already. We have got NG, Brandon, Callum, Laserjet, Jerome, Chris, New Water Bus, Planet City Bus Manager. Nice, hello Tommy as well. Because it was a day you're bored. Because at Greece we. Oh, you're from. Oh, I see, Ellen, yeah. Oh, lovely. How is everybody doing? We got the front set up to St Albans. We're not actually going all the way to St Albans, but we can still set it to it. That's where we'll be going after. So we'll get that set up. We've got to go all the way to the S's. Well, actually, it doesn't take that long, really. Any second now. St Albans, where are you? There you are. Or St Albans City. Yeah, it's a scenario. Good to hear, Chris. It was Brandon, yeah. Oh yeah, it'd probably help if we actually click the button as well. There you go. That always helps. He's spawned, Joe. Except from a breakdown on the 255 and finishing an hour late, it wasn't too bad. Oh. What bus broke down? Alright, Car Shorten next. Let's do that. Get that off. Hopefully the audio's fine. Right, I think we're ready to go. So we're running a reduced length unit for this run. So only 8 coaches. On this grey, cloudy day in southwest London. I suppose it's sort of southwest London, isn't it? And we're off. So we got we're all stopped. So we got Carshalton, Hackbridge, Mitcham Junction, Mitcham Eastfields, Streatham, Tulse Hill, and then Hearne Hill. I was in Brighton today, William. It was a long old day. So I got there early, and then we sort of finished late. Well, no, I didn't finish late. But usually we finish early, so we sort of finished, I suppose, on time today. As yeah, Falmouth was very busy. Usually we sort of stand on the platforms, loading the trains for about an hour and a half. But today it was about 2.5 hours. That's how sort of, I suppose, varied, people were coming out and sort of, yeah, I suppose it was sort of the last proper home game of the seasons. People were sort of hanging around for a bit after. Oh, I see, Callum. It's bad for throttle lag, but you didn't have any, and it was on time and finished for your relief. Fairly lovely. I was quicker, yeah. Pretty certain the speed's actually gone up, but I haven't seen the speed board, but I'm pretty certain it has gone up. But it's not too far to Carshalton anyway. And there's another train as well coming up as well. I got 50 there. I'm pretty sure it's 60 at the moment. Must have missed the speed board. And here we are. This is Carshalton. And I think we have the red at the end, don't we? Which we just need to tab past. Yeah, all the usual, Quicko. All the usual. People were particularly feisty today. Probably as it was warm and it was sort of the last proper home game of the season, and Brighton won, so they were all drunk. and all the sort of the football hooligan, Brighton football hooligans, they all left right at the end when they were all drunk. Mike is buzzing. Oh. Hello, Godfred, how are you? Lovely, yeah, and then we've got Hackbridge after this. We just need to tap past that signal. I think it's just a bug. There we go. So it will be a quiet stream, and we're only doing it because we have to. But yeah, so it's only a short one. Not 260, so I thought we'd do some 700 action. How was it with no 3-on-3s? Well, it was weird. Yeah, it was weird not seeing any 3-on-3s, as they're usually always out on the football doing the 6-coach shuttle services. But yeah, none, because, well, they're gone. Well, they're still about, just not in passenger service. Throw the ball off the curb, it needs to bounce back, and if the other person can't hit you, win. Sounds good. It's quite fun to run it at lower speeds, fair enough. I think we've actually done that before as a video, the 385 on Cathcart. Let's put that down. Need to do Edinburgh Glasgow again at some point. But it's just, I don't know, it's a boring route. Not that exciting. And here we are. There we stop in. That'll be right down the far end. Here we are. This is Hackbridge. There we go. Through the doors. Here we are. And then Mitcham Junction after this. Lovely. Bit of construction going on. The scenery doesn't actually go on for that far, but I suppose from inside the train it looks fine. Right, let's get the door shut. And yeah, Mitcham Junction next. Well, I don't know. That's a good question. What is the oldest train now on the UK network? The HST? Yeah, it'd be the HST, wouldn't it? Well, I think that was actually the same year as the 313, 1976, weren't it, the HSTs? So yeah, probably them. At least the castle sets, which are still running. So they probably are the oldest ones. Could be wrong though, so if I'm wrong, do correct me. Now if we go Mitcham Junction. Oh yeah, it could be the other PEPs, 507s and 508s. Oh, lovely. You're playing this game, Train Sim World, I guess you're playing. And do you have to download? Yeah, all the routes are separate downloads. So you'll have West Somerset Railway, which would have been a DLC. And then there's also other DLC which you can buy in and download separately. The 465 I think is the 90s, so I suppose relatively newish as opposed to other trains. But the 319s, they've now stopped, haven't they? At least for LNWR. And no, the 180, that's not that special actually. Hello Daily Train Spotter, how are you? Yeah, Mitcham Junction. Which, as the name of the station does suggest, it did used to be a junction. But not anymore. I suppose it's just an interchange now for the trams. But the train did used to carry on up to Wimbledon if you went straight on, and back down towards West Croydon if you went the other way. Hello NG, how are you? And here we are. Can you ask something? You can ask something. Hello Sim, how are you as well? Welcome in. No, Mitcham Eastfield's off. Yeah, it's only a short run tonight. Yeah, only a short run. We are fully in, aren't we? Ooh, just about. I'd throw that's literally just probably the sound of the foldy seat. It's probably actually an Electrostar foldy seat, actually. The 700 ones don't really make that noise. The little rear, I don't know, behind seat tables. Yeah, right, NG. And let's go. Pretty good. That's good then. Back to work tomorrow. Where you due to be heading? Is it up north, down south, out west, out east? Can you do a TransLink repaint? Maybe. But, yeah, I'm sure I can find some liveries. TransLink. Where are they based? Sounds like an old company. TransLink. Like some sort of 90s bus company. Yeah, it's a nice little line, this one, of the Sutton Mole Valley lines. Nice, well, I suppose almost like a nice little network of little wriggly lines off to suburban bits and bobs. Oh no, NG. Is it still possible for Villa to do it as well? I suppose Brighton are now. Well, I suppose Brighton have done it, but surely it can only be Brighton, can't it? Or was it 6th or 7th place? So they both get the Europa Conference thing? I don't know how it works. Doesn't sound that exciting though, Europa Conference something. Not proper, you know, Europa League, is it? Northern Ireland. Ah. Are they still in operation then? Yeah, is it yellow buses they have? Yeah, you can. Pretty distinctive sounds, these ones, mate. So yeah, Chris, thanks for coming in. Take care. Oh, I see. Oh, I thought Europa League was 5th place. Or is it not? And here we are. How many hours have you got on here? Too many. I think 897, which probably actually isn't as much as what you'd think. But on TSW we've got like 2,000 hours or something like that. You got a keyboard with your PS5 and use it for train sim on free. When asked when you do a flyby shot, how do you zoom in to the train? Only on train sim you can do that. Well, on train sim modes you can use the analog stick to sort of zoom in a tiny bit. But no, that's a train sim thing where you can zoom right the way in. Ah, that's the engine. Luton. Right, Streatham next. Went to the seaside yesterday for the day. No excitement, just getting there for some fun in the sun and some stock car racing. Very nice. You've seen a bus in East Kilbride bus station called a Melo Sigma 8. It's got a Yutong chassis. Oh, I see. And did you say Sigma? Oh god, it probably is as well. That's not that American company, is it? I mean, now you say very weird bus, it probably is an American bus. Yeah, the American Sigma bus on Bus Sim, which is probably one of the worst and weirdest looking buses there is in the game. We're going up to Hearne Hill on this run. So we've got about probably 10-15 minutes. Oh, it's made in Rochdale. Ah. American buses just are weird. They can't look nice. Well, I mean, some of them are alright, but for the most part they have got odd designs. That's why quite a lot of sort of American buses are imported. I think you got Alexander Dennis in New York, or at least some. Yeah, Bluebird buses, they're weird. Grande West ones, they look odd. That's what you're used to, isn't it? I'm sure if you lived in America you might think UK buses look weird. It's tough, and I don't know how on earth they would do it. Well, I suppose you would just. Well, I suppose in real life you'd be able to lean forward, wouldn't you? But I suppose you can't do that on TSW. Maybe one day, little. Oh, I see. Yeah, Callum. Yeah, this is Streatham. And it's Tulse Hill next. Hey, mostly harmless, the dreaded 700. Let's get a shot. Right. Let's go. It's got a nice horn though. It's not too bad of a horn. Could be worse. Yeah, 700 on TSW, that looks good, doesn't it, so far? Well, from that, like, 1-2 screenshots we've seen, it looks okay. The big question is, how will it sound? Hope for the class 700 on train somewhere free. I remember you saying, Kat, you had like a tour of it, didn't you? And they were like hiring drivers, were they, for the factory? I suppose that's sort of like being a beta tester, isn't it? But for buses. Working for Alexander Dennis as a bus driver. There we go. You been out and about on the rails today, mostly harmless, or have you been at home? When will the 700s come to Trenton World? No idea. How you doing, Jerome? It's only a short stream tonight. It's been out all day. You done test driving for Pelican bus and coach and hated it. Oh. So you probably then have to do a massive, write up, don't you, after you've driven it, to sort of what was good, what was bad. Speed comes right down coming into Tulse Hill. Oh, so you can. Good to hear, Jerome. Here we are. That's coming down. There we go. Busy, Jerome. Yeah, busy. Busy, warm and long. Well, that wasn't too bad though. It's enjoyable. You'll be alright, NG. It may come out in the summertime. Well, probably. Well, I suppose it probably would be. I mean, it's not going to be for the next 2 weeks, is it? So that's May, sort of crossed off the list, and well, June. It's summer, isn't it? So I suppose yeah, that's when it will be. And here we are. This is Tulse Hill. And our final stop next of Hearne Hill. Bit of a shame we're not going to Loughborough Junction, but oh well. Apologies everyone. Hello Joseph, how are you? Got another one coming in somewhere. You took it out on a drive for journalists who are a massive pain in the backside. Then you and other drivers have to write down your opinions and you deliver the buses to the companies. Ah. Even fair, it's been alright today. That was quick. Thanks, Amanda. Alright, and we're off. A bit of whistle as well. Yeah, it's good, Joseph. And all the Southampton fans, they weren't happy. Well, actually saying that, they actually didn't seem too fussed. I think they were all just drinking. It was weird then, no Southampton in the Prem. I think they've been in the Prem for about, what, 12, 13 years? And now, well, that's it. They're gone. How's the weather been? It's been raining on and off. It's been sunny and cloudy here, but like nice sunny and cloudy. Like when it's cloudy, but the sun sort of still comes through, so it's like mild, but then it's still not direct full sunlight. It's just that nice cloudy and sunny May type weather. But yeah, you don't get the full intensity of the sun on you as it's sort of peeking through the clouds. Yeah, Joseph, yeah. Yeah, the Brighton main line. I suppose it'll get busier once you finished the studies. You were driving the 201 in Coatbridge and you had Celtic fans on your bus going to all the football bars. Lovely. There we go. This is Hearne Hill. We're coming into our final stop of tonight. See, only half an hour, that one. Yeah, only a little short stream. Well, we'll be back tomorrow, doing some more trains. Don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Either train sim mode or train simulator. And near Gatwick, Jerome. Yeah, near Gatwick. And who else is Hearne Hill? What was that sound? No idea. I can't hear anything. Who was buzzing? Dunno. Could be the headset, could be the computer, who knows? We'll never know. It could be the headset, actually. It's getting old, this one. Ish. And here we are. Yeah, that's Hearne Hill, and that does supposed to be a driver change here. Then the other driver will take it up to St Albans. I'm pretty certain that's where this one was going. Yeah, St Albans City. Well, it is, I suppose, Jerome. But yeah, that is going to be everyone for today's short Train Sim Classic live stream. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll be doing either Train Sim Mode or Train Sim Classic, probably some free action. Links can be found usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, and it's not even going to work now. It was probably actually Streamlabs, actually, possibly Streamlabs freezing, maybe. Streamlabs has been a right pain recently. But there's not really anything you can do about it. It's just Streamlabs. So we'll wait for that to do its thing. Discord, PayPal, merch store, is it gonna do anything? Useless. Completely useless. There. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.